Summertime cinema. This is episode 26. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. This is when this movie came out. This is who's in this movie. Just know that this used to be my movie back way back in the Wayback Machine. Stars Christina Applegate and a whole bunch of these other stars. And I haven't seen this movie in so freaking long. But as soon as I started watching this movie, I remembered everything that happened to a T. Such a crazy concept because basically Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, if you never heard of it, it's about this woman and she has 5 kids. She is going to Australia for the summer and she needs a babysitter. She has 5 kids. The eldest one is Christina Applegate, and then she has a son. They're both close in age, but they're like teenagers in high school. So they're like, babysitter? Who? What? Why we need a babysitter? And then of course she has like a middle schooler, and then I think like 2 elementary school children. So she's like, older children I have cannot be responsible for these 3 youngest. So I'm gonna hire a babysitter. Eldest son is kind of a head, and he's kind of flighty, so it's like a definite no. And her oldest daughter a little bit more responsible, but still it's a lot to take on. So the whole time the kids are making plans. They're like, we're gonna do this for the summer. We're gonna have the whole house to ourselves. And then mom pops out with this elderly babysitter who is very, very strict, by the way. So everyone's just like, okay, this is not gonna go. It's gonna be a boring summer. I can't believe my mom did this to me. And just like the concept of the movie, babysitter just first night something happens, she just drops. If you really look at these kids in real life, they would be considered psychopaths because they immediately don't think of, oh, this woman's family, what are we going to do? We have to call our mom to come back home. This woman died in our house or freaked out. There's a dead body. They immediately go into hiding this body, dropping it off, and then proceed to live regular lives on their own, like not telling their mom that the babysitter's dead, just so that they can have a real summer. Christina Applegate's character ends up getting a job so she can take care of the family, but the job doesn't shake out for her, so she ends up lying about her age to get an executive assistant job at some fashion company that makes uniforms. So then she becomes basically the role of the mom. She's going to work every day. So her summer's not really summering because now she's in the adult world. She has a coworker who she's in competition with. There's another man that works at the office that's hitting on her because he doesn't realize that she's really 16 years old. Her boss loves her, but she has no idea what she's doing. So now she's getting work to other people to have the work done pristine. But during this process, she finds that she has a whole bunch of set of skills and she kind of knows what she wants to do after high school now. Also, throughout the process, she ends up falling for the guy that she worked with on the first job that she went at the fast food restaurant, who happens to be the brother of the coworker that hates her at the professional gig. And meanwhile, in the background, the second oldest child, the boy, he is basically taking the role of the lackluster stay-at-home dad. Like he's just doing him. The kids are running the world. They're like falling off of rooftops, getting injured. But then the 2 oldest start butting heads. We have the woman that's going out making the bread and bringing it back home, but she's never home. And then the stay-at-home brother is domestic chores are going unnoticed, unappreciated. But lo and behold, he starts to watch Julia Child. If you're old enough, you know who Julia Child is. And he realizes he has a culinary gift. All of a sudden, he's making the Frenchest of French toast and all these gourmet meals. And he is no longer a plant lover. Okay, now he is considering actually going to class all the time, becoming a respectable student, and going into culinary art school. Anyway, mom ends up coming back early from her trip during this whole work presentation that Christina Applegate's character has. And that's basically all of the movie. Doesn't that sound fun? Watch the movie. Oh, it's on Tubi.